Alright, what is up, guys? This is Preston Does Guitar, and I'm going to be showing you how to play the Philosopher by Death. Now, for the tuning, we are in D standard. That means the whole guitar is tuned down a whole step, but I'm going to be calling the strings out like they're in standard tuning, so E, B, G, D, A, E. Day? What is that? But anyways, let's just get started. So, we're going to start this tapping lick. It is all on the B string. So, we're going to pluck an open B, then hammer on from 5 to 8, then tap 12, then work your way back. So we're going to do that twice, and then we're going to move up to 7. So as we have that open, we're going to move to 7, and hammer on from 7 to 10, then tap 15. So, and then instead of doing this twice at the 15, we're going to go to the 13. So it's, then we're going to go back to the 5, play it how we did before. Then we're just going to move this up to 4, and we're going to go open 4, 7, so then tap 10. So it's similar to up here at the 7th fret, except we're at the 4th fret this time. And that repeats one more time, then we get into this nasty riff. Alright, so that is pretty simple. You can downpick this. Chuck does it. I alternate pick it like Chuck. I don't know, I just find it easier. I mean, yeah. But you can't downpick. You can go. So, oh, sorry. So that is 3 chords. I'll show you them real quick. So it's 2nd fret power chord off the A string, then open E power chord, then 1st fret power chord off the E. So it's, and we're gonna let that ring out then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 6. Sorry. Let's count that out. So it's 1. That's 4, then 6 times. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Pretty easy riff. Then we get into this transition riff. That starts the next part. It goes. Sorry. So that's an open E power chord. Accent that twice. Then do another accent off the low E. Then that is a 8, 9, 11 on the D string. So it's, then we're gonna go the same before, but then we're gonna go 6 on the A string, then 7th on the E, then 9 on the E, so it's, then this one's pretty much just a power chord, just moved around a little bit. Just, I'll show you the next part. So that is basically, we're just holding this 4th fret power chord really off the E string. Alright, did you see that? Just spit everywhere. Oh my god. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Like that. And then 1, 2. And then we're going to do a pinch harmonic on the 4th fret. Do that little pattern. Then we're going to Try and get that down. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Then 5th fret. Then that's a 3rd fret off the low E. And then we go to this open E power chord. And we're going to go, let me just play the riff. So that's open E power chord. Then play the 9th fret on the A string. Then we're going to go to this power chord, which that is 8th fret off the A string, or sorry, 6th fret off the A string. Then 7th fret back to the 6th. So then we're going to go 3, off the low E. Yeah, so it's. Then we're going to go do the same thing. Then we're going to go to 4. So it's. The next up is this riff. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. It's a little bit gallopy. It goes like this. Then that riff will repeat as Chuck is playing his solo. So what is that? It's 1, 1, 2, 3 off the A string. Then 2. Oh, so sorry, I forgot to tell you which fret to play. So it's 1, 2, 3. Then 7th fret on the D string, then open A. Like that. So I'm gonna get that motion down. Then, taking that same way we're playing it, we're just going to switch up the notes. Instead of an open A, we're going to play this 3rd fret, then go to the 5th fret at this power chord shape. Then all we're going to do is move this up to the E string, then play at the 5th fret of the A. So it's slowly. Alright, next up is the solo. Let me play that real quick. Sorry I messed up there at the end, but you get the gist. Alright, that is how he plays it on the studio, but I'm going to also show you how to play the solo from the live version as well, if you ever wanted to learn that. Let me play that version real quick. So it starts off the same pretty much. Alright, let me show you how to play the studio version real quick. So this is a hammer-on. We're going to start off with this. So that is a hammer-on from 10 to 12, and then pick that 12 again. So just do that. Then to the 13th, then slide up to the 15th. Then that's a slide, then pick it. 1, 1, 2, 3. So all together. Sorry. Then next lick. Well, it's just pretty basic stuff. Let me show you how to do it. So this is. Let me show you that. That is 14th fret on the G to 12, 13, 15 on the B. Then that's 12, 13 on the E to 17th. You gotta use your pinky to reach. Unless you got like really long ring finger, like a really long ring finger. I don't. So I gotta use my pinky, so it's. Then work your way back up. So let me get this back in my hand, so all together slowly. Then we're gonna go. Then we're gonna go. Then that's 14. So after we get done playing this, we're gonna the next lick is. Let me show you how to play that. That is 14th fret on the G. So that basically just working our way up how we did with the first lick. So it's 14 of the G, 12 of the B, 13 of the B, 15 of the B. Then work our way back. Then when you get to this 14, you're gonna go 10, 9. So then we're gonna go on the D string 12, 10, 9 twice. So and then we're gonna go. This next lick is that is legato into a tap. So that is. So that is tapping, hammering on from 12 with one motion, 12 of the B, 13. Wait. Sorry, I was playing that wrong. So it's actually to the 15th, then tap at the 18th twice. So it's. Next up is these triplets. They're just played really fast. They're not too crazy. It goes. So that is. So that is. So that is. Let me just show you the notes. You can kind of just like. I'm not gonna say figure it out on yourself, but you can kind of just really do whatever for these. I have a certain way I play it, but you can also have your own certain way, or you can really like listen to the record and try to figure it out. But let me just show you the notes. This is 12 on the E string to 14, 15. Played really fast with a bunch of trim picking. Then the next notes is almost come up with our pointer finger to 15, 17, 19. So it's, then that is 19 or 17, 19, 20. Then to a big bend. Oh, maybe not that big, but so sorry for that cut. My dogs were barking at the mailman. I had to go shut them up. Alright, so where were we? We were at this big bend, I think, so do some trim picking when you get to this big bend. Then we're going to go pull off from 20 to 17. So it's, let me get back in my hands. Then after that pull off, we're going to bend at the 20 fret to pull off to 17. Then that's 17 on the G. Then slide down to 14 or 16. Alright, so that is that solo. Let me show you how to play the live version. So we're going to start it off pretty much the same, except the picking's a little bit different. Just try and follow me. Sorry. Ugh. Then we're going to start it off with the same lick, except when we get here, Chuck just goes crazy on the notes. You can kind of, I couldn't, there's no tabs for it, so I had to literally learn it by ear, so I think he's doing solo. But you can kind of just go crazy on the triplets. So that's, as long as you land on, you kind of just work your way up back, like in the studio, so it's just with a bunch of shred, really, so it's like, you kind of just got to figure that a little bit on your own, really, because Chuck's just kind of just going at it. He never plays that part really the same. Like, he keeps the same idea live, but other than that, it's pretty much random. Then we're going to go play this, which that's a slide from just anywhere, really. Just slide into the 14th fret of G to 15, or 17, I mean. Then pull, hammer on and pull off from 16th to 17, back to 16. Then we're going to just take this triplet, instead of doing these, like, working our way up. Can I speak? You just go straight into this. So that is, let me just show you, just with a bunch of tremolo picking, we're going to go. That triplet, though, we're starting at 17, 19, 20. Which just try and figure that out. Then randomly he'll do this, like, bend at the 20th fret off the B string. Then back to that same big bend, the whole step bend. Then we're going to do that the same, but then we're going to go. So that is a slide from 15 to 4, or 17 to 15. Then back to the 17th, and then we're going to go slide all the way up to the 24th. Alright, we are almost done with this song. Actually, there's only one more riff. No, two more. Alright, so we're going to do this. The sex riff, it goes like this. So this is, let me just break it down. So this first, so that is a 2nd fret power chord off the A string. Play that, play 2nd fret, 4th fret, then open G. Then we're going to go play the 1st fret power chord off the E, all the way through. That is 1st fret, 1st fret of the E, 3rd fret of the G, or D, or A, holy crap. So it's 1st fret of the E, 3rd fret of the A, 3rd fret of the D. So it's, so going to play a 3rd fret power chord off of the E string. Then we're going to play 3 on the E, 5 on the A, open D. So it's then we're going to go. So that is 2nd fret A, 4th fret D, slide it up to A or 5 and open. Why did I say A? So yeah, altogether this riff should sound like this. Slowly. So full speed. Then back in the. Then to close this song out, Steve DiGiorio, he plays this bass solo over this riff. It's just two chords, which does open A power chord to the 1st fret A power chord. Pretty simple. And then when chunk solos come in, you can just do whatever for it. I'm not actually sat down on it's just like those solos are just so random. So it's kind of, you just gotta like figure it out on your own. I know it's not like what you want to hear from a guitar teacher, but you know, someone teaching these songs. But it's kind of, sometimes you just gotta like figure some stuff on your own. All right, so it's. And then it's whenever the solos kick in, it's open E power chord to the 1st fret power chord off the E. Then after that solo, it's gonna go. And then if you're playing it live with a buddy or something, you end it with.